Hello guys, how are you doing? Welcome back to Goals Galore, welcome back to yet another live watch along on the channel. This one is a little bit later than we all expected, of course. Mexico-England at the Azteca was meant to kick off at 1 AM UK time, but pushed back an hour due to thunderstorms, so now 2 AM start for this one. For this game, and of course it's always like someone suggested a 7 o'clock UK time kickoff. Anyway, we're here for this one, and we are about to kick off in this one. The national anthem's just been finished, just been sung, and Mexico's one compared to England's one, night and day. Mexico, everyone's singing it, the passion's coming through. I mean, it was absolutely electric. England won. Half the players aren't even singing it. Thomas Tuchel didn't sing it. I don't know what's going on there, but anyway, we're here for this one. Mexico-England should be an absolute cracker of a match. Winner gets the reward of playing Norway in the quarterfinals as they just qualified. Welcome in, David. How are we doing, mate? Welcome to the stream. And of course, then we will go through the starting 11s of this one. For Mexico, Rangel in goal, Sanchez right back, Montes captain alongside Vasquez, Gallardo at left back. Midfield, Lira, Mora, Romo, and the attacking three is one of real quality. Alvarado on the right, Quinones on the left, he's been brilliant, and Raul Jimenez through the middle for Mexico. And of course England line up like this. Jordan Pickford keeps his place in goal, Gerald Quansah comes in at right back, Quansah, Gehi, O'Reilly the rest of the defence. Into midfield, Anderson and Rice have got that partnership going, and Jude Bellingham in the 10. On the right, in comes Bukayo Saka. On the left, in comes Anthony Gordon, who got 2 assists off the bench last time out to beat DR Congo. And the man that scored them, it's the captain, Harry Kane. 62 goals in 72 appearances in club and country this season. He is on absolute fire, and have to be on fire tonight to send England through, because at the moment, they have not been playing well at all. There we go then, of course, across the country, lots of kids have been said to stay up for this game in England and to miss school for this one. But those that do go in, well, this extra hour won't be welcomed by their parents, will it? I don't imagine. Welcome everyone to the stream. We've got Josh, we've got Swartz, we've got David, we've got Dean. Thank you all very much for watching, and hopefully this is going to be an exciting game to see unfold. Josh has come on England into them. Yeah, a lot of anticipation for this one. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. It's at the Azteca. Look at it behind us. Of course, such a famous ground. The altitude is the first thing everyone thinks about when you say Azteca. And it's been the same for this tournament as well. But I tell you what, the stage is set. It looks absolutely phenomenal. I can't even speak. Phenomenal. Here at the Azteca. Looking forward to it. Sort says, let's go England. David's won 2-0 win to England. Dean, here we go, guys. Absolutely, mate. Thank you for joining. We better start the set time, says David. Absolutely. I mean, if it goes to extra time penalties, it'll end the same time that Netherlands-Morocco did. And we did that stream as well, 5 AM. Well, even at 4 AM, it'll be light outside. So, we're in for a long one, guys. But we're here together. Hopefully, all going to enjoy the stream. If you do me a favour, before the ball gets kicked off, please be sure to drop a like and subscribe. Honestly, dropping a like does more than you imagine, so please do. It goes a long way. And let's get into this one, where England will kick us off for this round of 16 tie, which I think is one of the blockbuster ties of the round. Declan Rice to get us underway here at the Azteca, the 2026 World Cup round of 16 between Mexico and England. When are you ready, ref? And these Mexico fans are deafening. Even coming across on the TV, I can't imagine what it's like in person being over there. But oh my word, what an atmosphere we have in store for this one. And straight away England going long there. And no doubt they're going to try and put Mexico under as much pressure as possible. But Mexico have done brilliantly in this tournament so far. And a big part of that is playing at the Azteca, where they have not lost since 2018. Can they keep that record going tonight past England as well? We'll have to wait and see, won't we? There we go. Josh is very nervous. I do think this is the game England lose. My prediction is 2-0 Mexico, 2-0 Mexico, my prediction. Worst goes to worst, Tuchel gets sacked. Worst goes to worst, yeah. As a joke, this was delayed. Yeah, I know, imagine if only someone suggested a 7 o'clock kickoff. That would have been brilliant, wouldn't it? That would have been absolutely brilliant. High foot there from Declan Rice. He's putting the first stamp on the game, and it is on Mexico's number 7 there. I think it's Romo, isn't it? Yes, it is. So he's received a bit of early treatment there. Declan Rice putting an early challenge in. Atmosphere sounds electric, guys. It does. I mean, I've got the TV on, 6? Level 6. And I can still hear everything coming out of it. Imagine it there at the Azteca. I mean, these Mexican fans are so passionate. You only had to watch the national anthem to figure that one out, where everyone is blasting out top of their lungs. England, though, it is a bit disappointing. I'm a neutral going into this one, but England, half the team aren't even fussed. The manager's not even singing it. You look, obviously it is Mexico and all the fans are singing it as well, but there's just not much passion in this England side. Straight from major tournaments, playing for your country, you should want to sing the national anthem, big start to it, and then get on the pitch and get yourself hyped up through the national anthem. But yeah, my word, it's just not what it used to be, is it? Players getting gifted to wear the shirt of the country these days, not even respecting it. Well, I don't know. My view anyway. Ball is midfield here. Mexico starting their nice passing patterns into midfield. Romo to Lira. Lira from distance releases a shot and it's blocked. Right hand side. Alvaro goes back. Sanchez back to Alvaro. On the right wing. England under pressure early. Back it goes to the captain. All the way back to the halfway line. Montez. Sanchez advancing the plate. England up against it in the early stages. Alvaro on the right, skipping between Gordon and O'Reilly, but overcomes Anderson to win that one back, and England win a free kick inside their own box. I'd love nothing more than 95th minute winner. Kane to rattle these lot alone. Yeah, to be fair, my prediction of 2-0, I do think Kane scores in this one. He's just in such good form not to score, isn't he? Except Ghana, of course. So almost 4 minutes in, that's gone quick, isn't it? The opening 4 minutes. And Pickford for this free kick to England. His first touch of the game. Long ball down the line. Header won by Montez, the captain. Bellingham keeps it alive out to the right hand side. Quansah in at right back for this one. And ball down the line to Saka. Too much on it and out of play it goes. Yeah, I think it's going to be a big 20 minutes. If England can survive 20 minutes at 0-0, then they can have a bit more of a chance. I just think there must be some, you must notice the difference of playing this high up above sea level. Surely. It must be a big difference. You got to surely settle into that and get used to it first 15-20 minutes. Surely. Mexico Cartel will probably try to do something if that happens. Yeah, no doubt, to be fair, no doubt. Here's Rangel in goal for Mexico. Out it goes inside to Lira. Lovely pass and loads of space in midfield. England sitting quite deep. Romo. Montez. Lira now. Nice passing move this from Mexico. Out to the left hand side. Looking to trouble England here. In the early stages, it's been a good start so far. Gallardo. Vasquez across to Montez. Sanchez waiting on the far side. Lovely bit of play, by the way. Mora on the right, and he steps up and finds Bellingham now. England on the ball, but dispossessed straight away. They're swarmed upon. And threatening to flare up here. Kane and Montez called over by the referee. Both sides just need to calm down a little bit there. Bellingham went down. Lira was the man with a foul. Yeah, definitely a foul. And then Kane went to get the ball back. Lira picked it up. Yeah. Something of nothing, really, that, isn't it? Something of nothing. I don't really know what he's doing. So, free kick to England. Mark Geehee to take. I tell you what, this game's going really quick already, isn't it? Geehee, down to the ground he goes. Free kick England yet again. Mexico committing a few early fouls here. Keeping the fans on board, of course, getting the fans involved in the game. It's so important in these massive games, especially at the Azteca, where England don't have a good relationship with this stadium. Lost to Argentina 2-1. What was it, 19... Was it 86 or 90? Can't quite remember now. It was one, it might have been 86, might have been 90. I think it was 86 though. Pickford out to Esri Concert on this right hand side. Declan Rice as well, joining in on that right hand side defence, where he did have to play for the closing moments of that match against Congo to help on the comeback, where they went 1-0 down in the early moments of that one. Here's Esri Concert again. Over to Mark Geehee on the left, trying to get Mexico out of their shape. O'Reilly into midfield. Bellingham, advancing play here. England, they're starting to find their rhythm. Gordon on the left. It was great when he came on last time, and he wins a corner here for England. Good play from Anthony Gordon. It's about as much he's done apart from the Congo game all tournament. Opening 8 minutes. England have their first corner of the match. Can they make it count? Harry Kane in the centre, of course, he scored from a corner in the opening match of England's World Cup against Croatia. One of these sides has to be knocked out tonight. England or Mexico. It would be a huge result, whoever it is that goes through and whoever it is that goes out. Both with big expectations to deliver at this World Cup. 8.5 minutes played here, 0-0. Rice short from the corner to Saka. On this left hand side, Saka. Ball into the box, goes past everyone. And Gallardo on the far side will go out and retreat. In the form of a throw-in, as he lets it roll over the line. Pull delivery there from Saka. 86 just in the hand of God by Maradona was the last time they played there. Yes, 86. I thought it was. Thank you for that though, Dean. The confirmation, yeah. Hand of God, goal, Maradona. That's it, wasn't it? Yeah, of course. In that same final. Maradona with a crazy solo run as well. Literally run through the whole of England's team. And tucked it away. Yeah, that was a brilliant goal. 2-1 in the final that year. England on the right hand side defence. Quansah playing as an inverted fullback here. Rice drops into a natural fullback role, playing from deep. Saka occupies the right hand side, and as the ball switches back over to the left, Quansah drops into his natural fullback role. But that's something interesting. He has got a lot of pace, so maybe they're looking for that run inside of Saka to advance the play down towards the byline. Quansah pushed off the ball, but he able to pass it before he is knocked off. England with O'Reilly out to his left hand side is Gordon. Gordon down the line this time, searching for Bellingham. Lira goes down and gives away a throw-in. A really cheap throw-in as well. I don't know what Lira's doing there. He's like falling to the ground all the way along. And throw in England instead. O'Reilly to take. It's an absolute gift of a throw in as well. I do not know what Lira is doing at all. He was Looking to get on Strictly Come Dancing there with dropping the shoulder. He's been watching too much Jim Skin. Who hasn't really? Nothing comes from that throw-in as the delight of Mexico, Scotland, Wales. Lots of countries around the world. It's funny though because I think the whole of America will be hate watching Mexico for this one, but then the whole of the UK hate watching England. Funny how it works. Ball out there from Rangel into Lira. Romo in midfield out towards the left hand side. They've got to keep Canones quiet this one. He's been Mexico's best player so far. And he's on the ball here in a deep position. England will allow him space if he's going to occupy in that role. Out to the left, but it's won back by O'Reilly. Gordon can't keep hold of it and won back by Mexico straight away. In a central position once again. Vasquez. That's me hate watching Mexico, says Schwartz. Alvaro. Back he goes. I'm seeing USA fans hate watching us. Really? Are you? That's strange though. I wouldn't say I hate watching. I've got family that were English. I wouldn't mind as much as a lot of other Wales fans would, and Welsh people, if England were to win. Growing up, when I was really young, obviously Wales didn't qualify for anything, so it was England. But then as soon as I grew up and become more knowledgeable about football and everything, then it was just Wales from that point on, really. So I'm definitely more than neutral, but slightly more Mexico. But if England were to win, it wouldn't. Well, it probably would ruin my weekend. Well, not to the extent of other fans. It would put a dampener on the day, though. Josh told me he was hate watching us. Oh, I'm not. No, I really don't care. Well, I do care, but not as much as other Welsh fans. Long ball over the tops was Saka, and it's a pull touch from Bukayo Saka into the gloves of Rangel. England there going route one up front. Saka, yeah, just couldn't get a touch on it. Well, a good enough touch. Mexico switch the play from right to left. Towards Gallardo. Out of play it goes for England goal kick. And the English fans inside... the Mexican fans inside the stadium are not happy with that decision. To be fair, I think it might actually come back off Saka on that one. Tough one to say. So, goal kick England. This is the latest that England have ever kicked off in a World Cup game at the Azteca. Someone on social media did a post of all the kickoff times for England, and they're all 7 PM, 11 PM, stuff like that. Never been 2 AM before. Ball out to the right hand side. Here's Montez. The Olays coming out already from the Mexican fans. A bit confident from them. Vasquez, but why wouldn't you be confident with your Mexico? They won the group without conceding, didn't they? I don't have they conceded all tournament yet? Mexico. I'm quickly going to check that. South Africa, Korea. No, they haven't conceded so far. Mexico. And they've won every game. Ecuador last time out. Shot there and it's saved by Pickford. Raul Jimenez in the box. Ball in from the right. Jimenez header. And Pickford was down at his near post quickly. He's not been great this tournament, Pickford. But that was a great save to keep Mexico at bay. For now anyway. It remains 0-0, but Mexico looking to draw blood in the opening 15 minutes. And Alvaro here from the resulting corner kick. One arm in the air. Alvaro. Poor corner. Away at the front post and out for another corner. First time a hydration break might be useful, says Lucan. Yeah, we're still going to get one even in this in these conditions here at the Azteca. Second corner, Alvaro to take. Once again, and it goes better this time, but still away by this white English wall. And the greens of Mexican, all in green shirts, white shorts, red socks. England, of course, with the white tops and socks and navy blue. It looks like navy blue anyway, or it's black, I can't tell. It looks like navy blue shorts. Must be navy blue. Out to left hand side here for Mexico. They're starting to really turn a screw in this one. Quinones out to left hand side. Gallardo, I think he's onside. Keeps in play, but only momentarily before putting out for a throw-in instead of a goal kick. And that will, of course, put Mexico higher up the line to increase their press on England when this ball gets back in play. Jarrell Quansah. He's just going to get this one as high up the line as he can. 17 minutes in, this game is flying through already. Left hand side, Quinones. Beaten to it by Quansah. Quansah expecting the whistle to go. Tackles flying in left, right and centre. And surely Quansah gets a yellow card for the handball. Surely. That's the clearest handball you'll ever see. Goes down deliberately. I mean, Saka was fouled, to be fair. That Jimenez header as well, oh my word. This guy's going to be playing in the Championship next season with Wolves. Honestly, I'm worried. Raul Jimenez might actually score 50. Some Mexico fans thought he was in the back of the net, but I want to see the reaction when it does go in the back of the net. These Mexican fans are going to go absolutely mental. Absolutely mental when the ball hits the back of the net. England on the ball now, though, for a rare attack at the moment. It's been all Mexico so far. England had them 2 corners, but nothing resulting from them. Ball at the halfway line. Here is Ezri Konsa out to Jarrell Quansah. Anderson towards right. Anderson picks up the scraps and loses them as well. Quinones into midfield. Now the attack building for Mexico. Romo. Quinones. On that left hand side, scored the first goal of this World Cup, Quinones. After 11 minutes in. 18 minutes in here, and then Mexico looking to score their first against England, and it's a shot which was blocked. And Saka on defensive duties to help get that one away. Up to Kane it goes, and England win a free kick. And Montez here, referee chasing him. I thought there was something happening at the other end of the pitch. Referee full on sprinting towards Montez just to have a word with him. So free kick England here. What a game this is so far though. Really entertaining, not boring at all. And I don't think we've ever said that when watching England. Ball back with Pickford now. But I think it's Mexico making it interesting so far. Tuchel did say, of course, that England will be more expansive, more expressive when they play sides that don't just want to sit in. When sides want to go and attack them, then they will be a bit more easier on the eye, so to say. Gihey to Gordon on this left hand side. Gordon, down the line it goes. Beats Sanchez in a foot race towards the byline it goes, and put behind there by Montez, who was the man covering for Mexico. Another corner to England incoming here. And Gordon there, good play. Them 2 assists will do him the world of good from the last game. With his confidence, because before that he looked like Garnacho. And if you've watched Garnacho, you'll know exactly what I mean. Corner England from this near side then. Can they break the deadlock? 20 minutes in at the Azteca. Bellingham. Sweating crazy already. Was it the rain? He'll blame it on the rain, won't he? Rice delivery, and it goes, and away. Out of play. Throw in England to come. Gordon finally doing something. Yeah, he's actually looking a threat on the left-hand side. Maybe all he needed was them 2 assists for Harry Kane. O'Reilly for the throw-in then. On his left-hand side. Kane waiting, goes over his head. And out of play for a goal kick. Probably the worst throw-in I've seen at this World Cup so far. Of course, earlier on we watched it unfold in New Jersey. Brazil knocked out of this year's World Cup to Norway. Means Mexico or England. Norway are up for grabs in the quarter-finals. It's crazy to think we are flying through this competition already. And less than 2 weeks now until the final. Both of these sides would love to be there in New Jersey for the final, but only one from this side of the bracket can. Bellingham. Lira, oh, that's brilliant from Lira. So good. In midfield now, out to Sanchez on the right. Metzko back into the English half. Alvaro. Romo. Neymar retired from international football, yes. And it looks like it's Ronaldo's last World Cup as well. He's said in a statement as well, which is really sad. The nostalgia, the tears flooding from my eyes. Hydration break. Referee takes the easy way out there after the ball hits him. And it was Raul Jimenez getting involved there. Lovely bit of play there from Jude Bellingham before, but Lira, small but strong. That's him. Right then, 22.5 minutes played. Still 0-0. It's Raul Jimenez with the best chance of the game so far. On 15 minutes, where his header was saved very well from Jordan Pickford in the bottom left-hand corner of his goal, bottom right-hand side as you look at the goal. And so far on the stats, possession quite equal. 53% for Mexico. 3 shots, 1 on target. 0.11 XG. England yet to have a shot, only 1 touch in the Mexican box so far. 2 corners apiece as well this far into the match. And of course, the first quarter comes to an end, 0-0. Tomorrow, we've got for you Portugal-Spain 8 o'clock, USA-Belgium at 1 AM. We'll be doing both of them. And then on to Tuesday, Argentina. Is it Tuesday? Or is it Tuesday today? No, Monday today, yeah. So tomorrow, Tuesday. So it's Tuesday's Portugal-Spain. On Wednesday then, we'll have Argentina, Egypt and Switzerland, Colombia to round off the round of 16 before we get set for the quarter-finals of this year's World Cup. It is flying through already, but we're loving it. Absolutely loving it. Welcome in, Heza. How are we doing? Game finally started, has it? Yeah, finally, mate. That hour delay hasn't helped anybody. And looks like it'll end at 4, but if there's extra time penalties, then could go on as late as 5, just like Netherlands-Morocco did. And that one was a late one. I mean, even at 4, it's going to be daylight outside, so it makes no difference, really. Massive thank you to everyone that has joined into the stream. As always, be sure to drop a like on the stream as well. Let's currently see how many we are on. Currently 4 likes. Let's try go for 10, people. Let's try go for 10. I know early morning, but let's hopefully try and get to 10. That'll be greatly appreciated. If you haven't already dropped a like, please be sure to help spread the stream out to other fans looking for this type of content. So hydration break now over. 25 minutes on the clock. 20 minutes until half time. Will we get a breakthrough before half time? It was 0-0 in the game earlier between Brazil and Norway at half time. But in this one, will there be a change in scoreline before the break? And Mexico being the better side so far. And we're going to begin with a drop ball to Declan Rice. And here we go. Back to Conser, back to Pickford. Pickford, England's number one, goes long out to the left-hand side. What a ball that is towards Gordon. Oh my word. Can he keep it in play? He can. Brilliant ball. Gordon on the left here for England. What a bit of play, and his first shot is saved by Rangel. England going route one, and it's worked an absolute treat there. Sean Dyche would be very impressed with that. And Anthony Gordon, probably one of England's quickest players, if not the quickest, on the end of that Pickford pass. Now at the other end, Mexico going forward, and it's a bit of a tangle there between Concert and Jimenez. And in the end, referee gives the free kick the way of England. If it's 0-0 at half time, we'll win, says David. Yeah, to be fair, I do sort of agree with that. I feel like Mexico, their fans expect something early, and the longer England can frustrate Mexico's fans, the easier it will be for them. I do think if it goes into the second half, the anxiety would start to kick in for Mexico. But who would you say are the favourites in this? Surely England favourites. I don't know though. Fair play to Gordon, looks half decent today. Yeah, he looks actually a new player, doesn't he? He looks a new player. And this is the Gordon that's going to Barcelona, not the one we've seen so far in the tournament, where he's been absolutely dreadful. Couldn't hit a barn door, but so far he's been okay, to be fair to him. It really has improved since the start of this World Cup. And he prefers playing at higher altitudes. I know England really are getting into this game. One back, and they're getting physical in midfield. Here's Kane, drops deep to receive. Saka occupying the striker position. Quansah back to Rice in that right back role. Rice looking to float forward now. Bellingham taken out. Referee says it's fair. And Mexico on the ball now. Alvaro. Sanchez now on the right. Advancing forwards are Mexico. Green shirts blending in with this bright green grass. They've done a fantastic job, the groundsman here. Bit of flex in midfield by Mora, and Bellingham picks his pockets. Bellingham, few step overs. He's dispossessed by Sanchez. Out to the right hand side, Alvaro. Back towards Sanchez, and bit of a miscommunication there. Sees the ball go out of play for an England goal kick for Pickford. There we go. "28 minutes played, 0-0 here at the Azteca. Mexico haven't lost here since 2018, haven't conceded a goal so far in this tournament. They are a side who are thriving on confidence at the moment. Big tackle there from Sanchez. Lira comes in with a follow-up of a big tackle and wins a throw-in at halfway. The referee calls the game to a halt for a moment because two players are down. And the referee not happy with Lira here. Well, Bellingham and Sanchez went down, and they're both back up on their feet. It's looking like a good battle so far between Sanchez and Bellingham. Sanchez winning it so far, the Mexican. And how long until the Mexican wave goes around here at the Azteca? Ball out to left hand side here for Montes. Here's Vasquez. Montes again, the captain of Mexico, leading them to the quarterfinals potentially if they can get past this English side. Don't know if it's just me, but this Mora kid don't look that good. Mora, I think he's been okay so far. He's been alright. Hard to say if he's anything special. I haven't watched him. I think I've only watched Mexico twice so far this World Cup. That looked like a foul throw. Advantage played. Montes. Now Vasquez. Half an hour on the clock. Gallardo. Back to Vasquez again. Sanchez. Mora waiting for a pass along with Romo. And Romo gets it on this left hand side. Now Gallardo. Ball into the centre and away by Concert. Edge of the box. Canone's waiting for it, anticipating it, but can't keep control of the ball. Throwing one quickly for Mexico. Taken quickly as well by Romo. Canone's. Onto him is Harry Kane. Canone's wins that battle so far. Lira looks to spread to play out to the right. Here's Montes. Into midfield, Mora. Skims his man. Really good play there from Mora. Back it goes. Montez to Vasquez again. And Mexico, I do like their way of playing. Happy to have possession as well. And they want to do something with it though. It's not just pointless possession. They're looking to hurt England and go forward at every opportunity where they can. Montez to Vasquez. Gallardo now. On this left hand side. Roro. And dispossessed there. And Declan Rice able to get the ball away for England. Well, England's suffering at the moment. But still keeping Mexico at bay. But they're on the attack here. Mexico long shot. And it's well wide of the goal from Romo. The goal would have to be expanded probably about 100 times the size it is for that one to be going in. Was well wide, but incoming is Elliot Anderson. He had to get the shot away really, if he did want to get the shot off. So it was only chance really. Goal kick, England. Pickford goes short to Mark Geehee. Ex-Swansea City, ex-Crystal Palace, ex-Chelsea as well. Lira. Tackled by Gordon. England win it back. The tackles are flying in here. Both sides are out for blood. It's just like the Paraguay game against Germany. That one got messy. O'Reilly wins a free kick here for England. Takes it quickly and goes back to Mark Geehee inside his own box now. England just want to have a little bit of the ball, I suspect, to try and get a grip on the game a little bit. Here's Anderson. Receives on that first midfield line from the back. Consa now. Bit of space on the left hand side of England can work it. And out to the left they head. With Mark Geehee. Back out to the right though. England though just happy to have a little bit of the ball at the moment, aren't they? Saka goes to take his man on, but Gallardo equal to him. And now Mexico on the left hand side with Quinones against Quansah. Quinones keeps the ball that time. Back to Montez. Out to the right hand side. Sanchez once again here for Mexico. Looking to create. Mora. Oh, lovely bit of play here from Alvaro. Bit of skill. Into midfield it goes again. Loads of space on the left hand side. If Mexico can work it this time. Spaces are starting to appear in this match. Vasquez. Back to Montez. At the halfway line. England sitting deep. Allowing Mexico to come onto them. But Mexico moving the ball well. Left to right, left to right. Working the angle. Working the spaces as well. And a lot of off the ball movement as well so far. Has been impressive. Vasquez again. Gallardo on the left, but Vasquez goes for the cross himself all the way through. Not the greatest ball. And Gordon does enough to see that one out of play for a throw-in to England. Good play that from Gordon once again. This time on the defensive duties. And he has looked England's best player so far, I think it's fair to say. Anthony Gordon. I didn't expect you saying that after his first couple of performances at this year's World Cup, but he has looked decent so far in this one. England can't keep all the ball for long though, and Mexico win it back in midfield. Lira on this left hand side. Mexico just need to make this pressure count and make this possession worth it as well. Gallardo, Quinones, inside it goes for Jimenez. Forced back though, Gallardo again. Mexico work the angle once more. Out to the right, Sanchez. Alvaro. Sanchez again. Alvaro got company in the form of Bellingham. Back it goes once again. Too tired for this, not the life. I'm going to watch the first half, then call it a night. See what happens in the morning. That's fair enough, mate. That's fair enough. It is early though, isn't it? Ball over the top there for Mexico and Pickford. At the toes of Jimenez to collect that one. And now England with 10 minutes before the break. With Rice advancing on the far side. Here's Declan Rice. Finds Bukayo Saka. Saka. What can he do? Saka goes on the inside. Cross into the box. Header. It's 1-0 England. And Jude Bellingham gets England in front. Hey Jude. How's that one? The first goal that Mexico have conceded this World Cup. And it's against England in the biggest game so far at the Azteca. And England have the lead. Jude Bellingham. Great ball from the far side from Saka. Bellingham scores. And shouts of it's coming home again. What a goal that is. Pickford out to Rice. Rice first thought is get forward. There's a lot of green grass on that right hand side. Gallardo backs off. Allows the ball to be passed to Saka. Saka on the left. Step over into the right hand side. He's got space. Back post. Bellingham wanted to get there more. Ahead of Sanchez, the right back, who what should have been marking him. Didn't do a good enough job. England go 1-0 up here at the Azteca. Brilliant cross. Good header. And all he had to do was put it on target and it would have been a goal. And Mexico trail here at their home where they've not lost for 8 long years. But in the quarterfinal, well, in the round of 16 of this year's World Cup, that record's under threat. And England win the ball back straight away from kick-off. Gordon goes forward to Bellingham. Kane's on the left. Goes to the right. Shot. Back post. It's in again. And Bellingham scored again. It's 2-0 England. In a matter of a minute. England score again. Mexico fall apart here. Can you believe it? England straight from kick-off. Go again. Score again. The Azteca, the altitude is no problem for England. 2-0. What on earth are we watching? No time at all between the first and the second, but it's Bellingham again. From kick-off. Lira, I think it is, tries to turn. Gordon picks the ball back up. Bellingham out to the right hand side. Gordon's ball in from the right. And it's it's Kane's ball in to supply Bellingham for a tap-in. And Bellingham gets 2 in a matter of a minute here at the Azteca. And England at the moment are in complete control. Mexico have got a mountain to climb, but are already on a mountain. Watching from the mountains. England. Wow, what a minute of football that has been. Absolutely incredible. England 2-0 up in a matter of a minute. And Mexico shell-shock. Mexico are on top of the world at the Azteca. But now they've slid to the bottom of the mountain. And they need to climb it all again. A high altitude. And now a high scoreline to come back from. They have got time. But they're playing against one of the favourites for this year's World Cup, who are finding their groove here, growing in confidence, and finally starting to look like the England everyone expected them to look like at the start of the tournament. Wow. David says sitting too far back for me, and then 1-0. Let's go. Swartz is happy. Hold that, Mexico. What a goal. 2-0 as well. Coming home. Fantastic. Overhyped nation, Mexico. Well, Mexico not conceded a goal so far in the World Cup, and they concede 2 in a minute. What on earth? And all before half time as well. This is huge. England won't throw this away now. And England haven't looked like this good all tournament long. But all of a sudden, they reached the Azteca. They've reached new heights, quite literally. And now they look unbeatable. Ball in there from Mexico. They've got a big 60 minutes, 50 minutes ahead, sorry. Can't even do maths. Well, it's technically it is 60 with the added time. Here's Gordon. Throwing one for Mexico. Mexico need to get a goal probably before half time to get back into this one. What a game this is, man. Absolutely incredible. England leading Mexico 2-0 though. If 1-0 would have been bad, 2-0 in a minute as well. England are absolutely buzzing. The beers are flying around the living rooms across the UK. Well, we'll just say England, won't we? But on the left hand side, Gallardo against Saka. Gallardo's cross is blocked and Mexico were the better side up until that first Bellingham goal. And then heads dropped. Well, you're most likely to concede when you've just scored a goal. But not England. England go and score after they scored a goal. And Mexico have just won a free kick on the left hand side here. Left hand side of the box. Mexico have a chance to draw one back before the break. One man wall. No, Gordon comes across as well. Two man wall. Gordon and Saka. But it's Alvaro from the left hand side to deliver. He looks anyway. There's also a right foot option. It is Alvaro, the left footer. Into the box. It goes all the way through. Shots. One goal back for Mexico. What a game this is. Absolutely incredible. And it is Quinones who gets a goal back for one of the host nations. And the Azteca erupts. Oh my word, what a goal. Oh my word, what a game. Quinones, number 16, with the shot on target. And that has brought life back into Mexico now. This might be a game for the history books. And we're watching it all unfold in real time. Brilliant ball in from Alvaro. First header won by Montes. Flip back by Concert. Drops for Quinones. Gets a bit of height on it. Sort of mishits it a little bit, but he's lucky enough to get away with it and find its way into the back of the net. What a game this is, man. Oh my word. 2-1 now. And if Mexico could equal it up before half time, then they really have climbed the mountain quickly, haven't they? And out to the left hand side, it goes straight away for Mexico. Quinones can't keep that one in play, or can he? Why has it gone for a corner? It might have gone for a corner there. Fourth goal for Julian Quinones and Mexico at this World Cup. They're back in this game. No corner, Mexico. Must be a throw in England in the corner then. And Thomas Tuchel from a static to, well, same old Tuchel really. Arms folded. Walking round. Looks like an action man. From a static to plastic. And Mexico on the attack again. On the right hand side. And they're fighting for that ball. And out of play for a goal kick goes to England once again. Mexico deserved the goal, guys. 100%. For their play up until the Bellingham goal, they were much, much the better side. So yes, 100%. Right, just getting the half-time quiz ready for you all. There we go. So we got probably 4 or 5 minutes added on at the end of the first half. I'm not complaining. This has been a brilliant game to watch. And it could go down as one of the best as it stands. I think it might even be the best game we've seen at this World Cup so far. I'm not sure. Maybe Belgium versus Senegal still claims that spot for now. But I'm not sure about any much longer after the full-time whistle goes here. Mexico won it back in midfield. Out to the right-hand side. Alvaro clips it in towards the back post. Quinones waiting. Gallardo comes in fighting, but Quanza gets it away first. Rice there, his head up. Denied. Quinones getting on the end of that ball forward. One back. How many minutes of added on time will we get? Must be quite a bit. 5 minutes, as we said. Added on. And if only Jimenez scored that header on 15 minutes, it would all be level. Here's Alvaro. Wins a throw-in in the corner for Mexico. As I say, guys, we will have a half-time quiz after these 5 minutes go. Long throw-in. England get that one away. Montes will start the attack again here for Mexico. Ball in from deep towards Quinones. Wins it. Jimenez! Oh, just wide. Raul Jimenez. He's broken many English fans' hearts in the past at club level, and he was about to do it at international level. He's not far away at all. If he's a yard to the left, that's in the bottom corner. And Mexico fans are right behind him now. They certainly have the momentum. Kane flicked on towards Bukayo Saka at the byline here. Ref says it's gone out of play. Goal kick, Mexico. What a game this is, man. This is so good. Looking back at that goal, and should Jimenez do better on that second attempt where he should score? I think yes. That Quinones goal certainly brought life back into Mexico here. Final 3 minutes of the added 5 left to play. Until we get a much needed break on this game, I think. I would not mind seeing this one go the distance, that's for sure. If it's going to be this exciting. I mean, Mexico, I think, was just a joy to watch. They really have brought a lot of energy to this match. Really fun to watch. And you can understand why. There's a whole host of Mexican fans here inside the Azteca for this one. England's Bukayo Saka down on the deck after a foul from Gallardo. Free kick taken, but one back here by Mexico. On the far side, Alvaro cross into the box. Header flicked on. Oh, what a save! That might be save of the tournament, you know. That might be save of the tournament from Jordan Pickford. He just will not let Raul Jimenez pass. What a ball in. Top corner. Pickford claws it out from underneath his own goal. What a save. Oh my word, that's unbelievable. That is why he still plays for England. He has been suspect at times this tournament, but that save proves why he's still England's number one. And Raul Jimenez, he must be fed up at this point. That's 3 chances he's had, 2 denied by Pickford. Corner to Mexico from the far side. Alvaro again picks out Montes, back post, surely over the bar. From point blank range, Mexico. How do you not, let alone 2-2, how's it not 3-2 Mexico at this point? I do not know. But Montes, the captain, round the back, unmarked. Bellingham hits it over the bar. Montes doesn't get anything on it. It's Bellingham, the main man so far, with 2 goals and a goal saving challenge. 1 minute left to go. Another corner for Mexico as they pile the pressure on here as the Azteca. England really are up against it here. From the right hand side this time. Ball in. Away by England. And it's going to be a Mexican throw in on the far side. Final 45 seconds thereabouts of this first half, which has been end to end, absolutely brilliant, action packed game here at the Azteca, and we're reaching new heights at this year's World Cup with England and Mexico. Out to the right hand side it goes once again. Alvaro finds Sanchez on this near touchline. Mora out to the left. They've got 20 seconds left, Mexico, to find the equaliser before the half-time break. Gallardo, Quinones on the left-hand side, got to get past Quansah. Final 10 seconds. Mexico back again. Lira out to this right-hand side. Mexico still being patient, but I think that's going to be it for half-time. Quinones again is going to be allowed to play this half. This little bit of play, it goes out of play. No, it doesn't. Still in play. It looked like he was going out there. Gordon keeps it in play. Gordon nudged off the ball. He wins a free kick somehow. And that will be half-time in this one. Well, what a half of football that has been. And at the break, 2-1 England. Oh, no, the whistle's not actually gone yet. It has now. It has now. Half-time in this one. Mexico 1, England 2. We've got a lot to unpack about that first half, but at the break, it is 2-1 England. Oh my word, what a half of football. That might be the best half of football we've seen at this World Cup so far. I mean, I'm struggling to think of many that equal as good as that first half has been. Honestly, that has been sensational. Really fun to watch. And in the end, England will be happy because they are leading at the break. Only slightly after they scored 2 goals in a minute. Well, Jude Bellingham scored 2 goals in a minute. And then just before the break, Quinones smashed home from close range. Jimenez has had 3 attempts, 2 saved by Jordan Pickford, 2 brilliant saves by Jordan Pickford from Jimenez headers, and Jimenez has also hit wide from the half volley as well. But at half time, 2 in England. The stats are as follows: 63% possession for Mexico, 7 shots, 3 on target, 1 big chance, which was the Quinones chance, 4 corners as well. For England, 37% possession, 0.69 XG, higher than Mexico, 0.45. 3 shots, 3 on target, 2 big chances, both scored, and 2 corners as well for England. So we're equal on... No, we're not. 4-2. Never mind. Right. Half-time quiz. Good half for sure. Oh, absolutely, mate. You know it's a good half when the time goes quick. And that surely did. Right. Question number 1 of the half-time quiz. There we go. Question number 1, half-time quiz. I'll read each question out twice and all the options well. Who scored a hat-trick for England in the 1966 World Cup final? A. Bobby Charlton, B. Jeff Hurst, C. Gary Lineker, or D. Alan Ball? So question 1. Who scored a hat-trick for England in the 1966 World Cup final? A. Bobby Charlton, B. Jeff Hurst, C. Gary Lineker, or D. Alan Ball? They are your options for the first question of the half-time quiz here between Mexico and England. Already looking forward to the second half here. Absolutely brilliant. Well, Jude Bellingham, loving life so far, isn't it? He's on top of the world. Quite literally on top of Mexico right now. I thought Kane was going to shoot actually from when he passed out right. I couldn't tell which one was Cole and which one was Kane. David's going for option C on the first one. Be sure to get your answers in the chat for the halftime quiz as well. Be sure to participate. "98 seconds between the 2 goals." That will certainly account for the celebrations of the first as well. England fans have been celebrating from the first goal. And then the second goal's massive, isn't it? Fair play. Right, there we go. Who scored a hat-trick for England in the 1966 World Cup final? It was indeed B. Jeff Hurst. There we go. Question number 2. Which England player won the Golden Boot at the 1986 FIFA World Cup? A. David Beckham, B. Wayne Rooney, C. Gary Lineker, D. Steven Gerrard. So question 2. Which England player won the Golden Boot at the 1986 FIFA World Cup? A. David Beckham, B. Wayne Rooney, C. Gary Lineker, or D. Steven Gerrard? Yeah, I can't believe Jimenez hasn't scored so far in this one. He's really threatening, Raul Jimenez. And as it stands, well, Norway just do not know who they are going to be playing today. They're just not sure so far. Yeah, there's just so many good games coming up. It's so exciting. This is the World Cup. C on that one for David. So which England player won the Golden Boot at the 1986 FIFA World Cup? It was indeed C. Gary Lineker for that one. There we go. Next question then. Just looking for the next question. Hang on in there, guys. In which year did Mexico first host the FIFA World Cup? A. 62, B. 66, C. 70, D. 74. So in which year did Mexico first host the FIFA World Cup? A. 1962, B. 66, C. 70, or D. 74. There are your options for that one. Question number 3 of the halftime quiz. Be sure to get involved in the chat as well. A, B, C or D. Doesn't matter if you get it right or wrong, just for a bit of fun as we pass the time during halftime. There's about 8.5 minutes left until the second half begins, and honestly I'm so excited for it. The first half was absolutely brilliant, and the second half, high expectations to live up to. Let's see if it can. David's gone with D for this question. And you're close. In which year did Mexico first host the FIFA World Cup? It was in fact C, sorry, yes. C, 1970. So 4 years off, one World Cup apart. So close there, David. Question number 4. This one's too easy. That one's too easy. I'm just trying to find a good question, guys. 2 seconds. So question number 4. Oh, that one's easy. Which country defeated England in the 2018 World Cup semi-final? A. France, B. Croatia, C. Belgium, D. Brazil. So question 3. Which country defeated England in the 2018 World Cup semi-final? A. France, B. Croatia, C. Belgium, D. Brazil. There we go. Question number 3 for you all of the halftime quiz. Yeah, looking forward to the second half, as I say. Just trying to find more questions for halftime quiz. 2 seconds. Got 2 more questions to go. There you go, that should be fine. That one. Not long until the second half then. Would you change anything if you were Thomas Tuchel, or if you were Mexico, of course, and Mexico's manager, Javier Aguirre, must be that. I mean, I'm not great with pronunciations, as you can probably tell, but I have no idea how to pronounce that name. I think I did a good enough job there. David going B for question 4. Let's see if you're correct. Which one did I ask? Oh, can't even remember which one I asked now. Which question did I ask? I'm scrolling. I'm changing up a little bit. Oh no, yeah, you go. Yeah, it was B. Which country defeated England in the 2018 FIFA World Cup semi-final? Was indeed Croatia, of course. Even though England went 1-0 up through Kieran Trippier and his free kick in that one. Right, question number 5, the last one of the halftime quiz before the second half gets back underway. And we're going to go for this one. What was the final score of the 1966 World Cup final after extra time? A 2-1, B 3-2, C 4-2, D 4-3. So question number 5. What was the final score of the 1966 World Cup final after extra time? A 2-1, B 3-2, C 4-2, or D 4-3? Let me know. Final question of the halftime quiz before the second half gets underway here at the Azteca in about 4 minutes time. Let's see how this one will unfold. How much more drama are we going to see unfold in this one? Night time here at the Azteca as well. Stadium lit up in green and red as well to fit the theme. Will Mexico rue their missed chances at the end? Will they? That's the big question, really, isn't it, at the moment? Alan Shearer just getting his thoughts across for half time. Yeah, I think the wingers are actually really improved England in this one. Actually, looking at the first half, Saka, Gordon were creative. I think Gordon's been better. Bellingham, of course, got 2 goals. Kane has had too much joy up front, but got an assist for the second one. Rice slotting in that weird right back role. I'm not too sure about that, but he helped on the first goal, driving into the green space on the right where he saw a gap. Anderson, he's not had much of the ball to actually dictate and use his powers. O'Reilly, Geehee, Quansah and Pickford haven't really had much to do, but Pickford, he's been probably the best out of them lot. 2 saves, 1 goal conceded, of course, but you don't save that one. Quinones with a lot of power behind it. As for Mexico, players have been impressed with. I think Lira has been pretty good. And then just the wide players as well as Jimenez, the front 3. Quinones, Alvaro and Jimenez have all been pretty good and active in the final third as well. England have taken theirs. Right, the final score of the 1966 World Cup final after extra time was indeed 4-2. Well done if you said option C and you were playing along at home. Right, second half to begin then. Between Mexico and England, it's currently 3 AM. Are we going to be done in the next hour, or is extra time penalties going to follow this? That's the big question. But the first half was brilliant. More of the same, please. Mexico have had a chance to recapture themselves, re-energise during the break. Let's see if they can, of course, put that to good use in this second half at the Azteca. Has there been any changes? I don't think there has. But keep an eye out for any changes at this half-time break. A little team talk here for Mexico. They have to get the next goal. If England get the next goal, they start to see the game out. It has to be 2-2 the next scoreline for Mexico. Mexico ranked 14th by FIFA. England ranked 4th. I suspect both of these will definitely change upon the outcome of this FIFA World Cup. If you're going to enjoy the second half, of course, please sure to drop a like and subscribe. Second half about to begin here at the Azteca Stadium on the top of a mountain, basically, with a mountain in the background as well. Who thought of this location? Because it is so iconic and so brilliant. The England players still not out yet. They are taking their time, aren't they, England? Still got a few seconds left, don't they? England fans with the Corona in the stands and leading as well on the pitch. As it stands, they will be going across to play Norway in the quarter-finals of the World Cup. And the referee's actually had to go inside and say to England, look, time to come back out, guys. And Tuchel, followed by Harry Kane. England, big second half for them. Big second half for both sides. Because the winner goes through, the loser goes home. Keep it route one, says David. I mean, it worked pretty well actually for England. Going straight forward. Here we go then, England. Let's see, can they see this one out? And Mexico gonna throw everything they've got at it. I presume so, yes, especially here at home. 2-1. That Mexico goal before the half-time whistle has done wonders for them, I reckon. They had to score for half-time. And one change for Mexico. Alvarez coming on for Montes. Captain off, Alvarez on. And Alvarez, isn't he midfielder? Yeah, Alvarez is a midfielder, so it looks like Mexico going for it here. They're going more attacking. Alvarez probably can play at the back or something, but preferably a midfielder. And he is on here, the captain. So Montes off, Alvarez on for Mexico. Let's see how this second half will unfold. Can England hold on? Will Mexico get back into this one? And even knock England out here at the Azteca? That's the big question to ask yourself. There we go. Right then, second half, we're rolling. Next goal's key, it is massive. 2-1's dangerous for England. 2-0 was dangerous and then they conceded, so 2-1's even more dangerous. They've got to go get that third goal. And Mexico have to get the next goal, really, for their point of view. So yeah, next goal's absolutely massive. And England really can't frustrate Mexico as much as they wanted to before, because one mistake and it's game over really for them. Mexico win the ball back high up the pitch towards Romo it goes, and that one's going to go out for a goal kick England. As it stands, yep, goal kick England there. Who wants it most? That's one of the big questions. If you show desire, if you really want it, you'll go and get it. And you'll go and give it your best shot. You won't always get it. 9 times out of 10 you will. If you just put as much ambition and if you're as obsessed with it. You know, if Mexico become obsessed with putting pressure on England, loads of shots on Pickford, he'll crumble at one of them. Free kick given away of Mexico there. Harry Kane, the man with a foul. He's surprised, but given against him there. Lira there. Clever bit of playing. Kane does catch him. So, clear free kick. Alvarez to Vasquez. Back of defence here for Mexico. Lira in midfield. Out to the right hand side, Alvaro. Alvaro. Against O'Reilly. O'Reilly equal to him. Throw in. Mexico on the far side. Have Mexico got what it takes? They've already halved the deficit. One more goal and they're going to come back from 2 goals down in a World Cup round of 16 match. Canones. Gallardo, poor pass. Kane wins it back for England. Kane holding on. Captain Kane goes back. Concert. Now Concert. That's a poor pass, and Mexico win it back in midfield on this near side. Out to the right. Long shot blocked. It was a tame effort anyway. Wasn't going to go far. England win it back on the far side with Gordon running down the wing. Finds Kane. Bellingham advancing. He wants his hat-trick here at the World Cup. Finds Jarrell Quansah. England on the attack. It is 3:10 in the morning, so there's my excuse. Gordon. Down the line it goes to the byline. Pulled back across all the way through. And England. That's a huge chance. Great ball. I think it's O'Reilly at the byline. It is. Pulls it back, and that's just where you need Harry Kane. Right there in the middle. Or someone to anticipate the ball to go across. Mexico let off there. Quansah with a throw-in. Towards Kane it goes. Away by Quansah. Edge of the box. Volley. It's hit the post. England are inches away from extending their lead. Still on the attack. Quansah. Back post it goes. Away by Mexico as it stands. And the Azteca bar is shaking still. O'Reilly looked to get himself on the score sheet here after almost being provider a few moments before. England starting the second half on the front foot. Here is Quansah. Out to Jarell Quansah. On the right. White shirts in the centre. Quansah goes back though. To Ezri Quansah. Left hand side. As Mark Geehee driving forward. Now Anthony Gordon. He's got Alvarado to beat. He does indeed get a ball in towards O'Reilly. Really poor touch though and allows Mexico to regain possession with Lira smashing it forward. Now Mexico understand what it's like to be under pressure. Pickford into midfield, and England really are starting to grow into this game in terms of on the ball possession. It's starting to really get back at Mexico after that first half. Quansah. Sliding tackle there, ridden by Jimenez, and ball goes fired back to Pickford. Got plenty of time on the ball. Clears left footed out to the left hand side. Gordon wins contact. Now Bellingham. 40 minutes left of one of these sides World Cup. And Bellingham showing off his skills on the left hand side. Bellingham into the box. It goes, brought down. Referee says that's not a foul. And by his standard of officiating so far in this game, he is spot on. He's been consistent. Ball back into midfield now with Mexico. Alvarez. Lira. Out to Mora, sorry. Now Romo on the left. Finding Gallardo. Sliding in was Quansah. Quansah didn't really know a whole lot about where the ball was. Mexico feel like they should have had a foul and free kick there. Referee disagrees. Out to the far side it goes here for England. Gordon. He's on the ball. Anthony Gordon for England. Cuts inside. That will be a free kick to England. On the edge of the box. Well, I agree with the referee there. I do agree with the referee. I don't think he's made any poor decisions. Yeah, referee's going to cross the Mexican bench here. Usually know what that means. Usually is going to be a yellow card. Yeah, the whole bench is up here. For both sides actually. Yeah, Quansah. Oh, actually on second. Oh, Quansah, that's late. He gets the ball first and then completely falls through on Gallardo. Oh. And he's going to the Monza here. This could be a huge decision in the match. So, potential red card for Jarell Quansah. He's off here. He's off. Yeah, that's too high. Gallardo jumps as well. Quansah's off. Quansah red card. He's off. I don't think he's meant it. Let's see then. Referee's official decision. Yeah, he's reaching for it. Red card Quansah. It's a huge decision in this match. England down to 10 men. Quansah filling in at right back. And now he's been sent off. England down to 10. Absolutely massive decision in the whole game. Huge. Absolutely huge, this. Definite red card, though. He's not meant it, but it's where he catches him. And that's been the standard of the World Cup so far. th player to be sent off for this year's World Cup. And that is Jarell Quansah. He'll be so frustrated himself. He hasn't meant it. He's just gone over the ball, and as he goes over the ball, his foot rises, and he's just made contact. But because of the speed and the height, it's a red card. That's for sure. And now Mexico with the advantage here. England down to 10 men here at the Azteca. What a game, guys. This game just got very interesting. It has indeed, mate. It has indeed. Free kick as a result for Mexico. Into the box it goes. Away by England. And free kick given the way of England. Harry Kane gone down this time. Well, England were meant to have a free kick at the edge of the Mexican box. And then, of course, called back for the red card. No one's going to bed now. Absolutely not. Everyone's getting up just to watch this one. What a game this is, man. This will be remembered for decades to come. One of the great games at the Azteca. 55 minutes played. Still 2 in England, but they're down to 10 men. Looking back at that O'Reilly shot, it does take a massive deflection, which hits it back onto the post. Long ball forward there from Pickford from the free kick for England. Up towards Kane. Goes back and held on to. So now I think Declan Rice will go at right back. Yeah, let's see how they go now. Is there any right backs on the bench for England? I don't think so. Oh no, sorry. Saka's gone in at right back. Rice, Anderson midfield. And then just a front three, I think. Yeah, I'd say put Quansah right back. Surely you have to get an out-and-out right back in. Quansah right back, maybe bring Stones on. Canone's shot, dragged wide. Let's see what else England have got on the bench if we wanted to help them. Jed Spence on the bench. I'd probably bring Stones on. Reece James is on the bench. Don't know if he's fit. Yeah, Stones coming on. Quansah to go to right back, surely. I think Saka's coming off. It is Bukayo Saka off. John Stones on. So John Stones, will he go straight into right back, or is he going to swap with Quansah? Saka will be frustrated, but he'll know it's for the greater good of the team. So what is Tuchel thinking now? Yeah, Stones and Geehy right back. Gordon! Penalty England! Penalty England taken out by the keeper. Oh my word, what a game this is, man. I was just trying to look at the formation. Gordon gets absolutely killed by the keeper. Rangel. Oh my word, what a game, man. Who on earth has gone to sleep to miss this? So from the goal kick, Pickford goes long. Is Kane offside from it? Gordon straight onto it. Takes the ball away. Knows the keeper's committed. Can't go back from that. And Gordon gets there first. Gets the ball away from the keeper. And gets taken out by the goalkeeper. Penalty England. Wow. And it's going to be Mr. Harry Kane. He's already missed one at this World Cup so far. But he doesn't miss two, does he? In fact, he scored one as well in the same match. And this is huge. If England could score this, I think they'll go through. They'll hold on, I think. Harry Kane to get another goal this campaign, this season for club and country. He's already got a load, but he wants another. All Bellingham for his hat-trick. Nah, surely will be Kane. Surely. Bellingham's holding the ball, but it will be Harry Kane for sure. And it is indeed Captain Kane for the penalty for England. Score this, and England go 3-1 up with half an hour to play. Harry Kane against Rangel. What a match this is. If he scores again, then England looking a whole lot more comfortable. Rangel being told the instructions to stay on his line. Harry Kane, he doesn't need the instructions. He's scored enough penalties in his time. Well, England's number 9 being booed out here and distracted by all those Mexican fans in the Azteca. So Captain Kane for England, 9 on his back, and a whole country hoping, praying for this one to hit the back of the net. They've scored 2, they've had a red card. All Rangel for the Mexican hero, Harry Kane. Kane for England, scores, of course he does. It was inevitable, it always happens when it's Harry Kane from 12 yards. He always produces the goods. And England having drinks thrown on them in the corner as they celebrate. It was raining earlier, but that was rain. And now it's raining beer. And England celebrate again for the 3rd time in this match. Or maybe more. Harry Kane, was it ever in any doubt? Into the bottom left hand side. Keeper goes the right way, he's not far away, but Harry Kane got the power, got the precision, and it's in to the side net in there. And it's a big ask now for Mexico, but with the extra man, they still have the advantage. Do Mexico. And now they're making some more changes, they're going for it. They've only got half an hour left of their World Cup. Mora and Romo go off. Jimenez and Gutierrez on. Here we go. Mexico rolling the dice. They've got to go for this now. And I'm sure they will. England will set 10 men behind the ball for the rest of this. And what's happened now? What on earth? Well, I don't know what happened, but England got a free kick at the halfway line. I have no idea what happened there. Yeah, 6 World Cup goals now for Harry Kane. 1 behind Haaland, Mbappe and Messi leading the race on the Golden Boot. Kane goes down here for England once again. Well, I think everyone in England will be happy they stayed up to watch this one if they did. Sweet Caroline, do, says Josh. Get it playing, mate, get it playing. I bet you're loving it, mate. Fair play. Even down to 10 men. England keep on scoring. Of course, not the first game that Mexico have played against a reduced number. In the opening match against South Africa, they had to play against 9 men. And against Ecuador, didn't they have to play against 10 for the final moments, I'm pretty sure. Where's your famous altitude? You tell him, Josh. So, Mexico have to go for it. Ball in towards the back post. It goes away. Pickford goes into a clatter with Guihi. Far side, Alvaro. Gutierrez. Cross blocked. Appeals for handball. Goes in again and Pickford collects that one with his hands. And Mexico's starting to panic a little bit. Co-hosts, of course. Canada, the only side to have played in the round of 16 so far. They did lose to Morocco. As it stands, Mexico ahead in the same way to defeat in the round of 16. More of the same, says David. Here's Kane. Goes back to Declan Rice. England now are just going to try and frustrate Mexico. On ball over the top, searching for Anthony Gordon. Surely he looked offside, but Alvarez not quick enough. Vasquez comes across and he wins that one. Sanchez back to Alvarez. Left hand side, Gallardo. Got green shirts ahead of him and a lot of green grass to run into as well. On the left hand side, Quinones. Beats Concert. Away by Anderson. Anywhere will do for England now. As they watch the clock tick down. Lira. Guterres. Quinones again. Gallardo on the left. Used here. Concert closing him down. Gallardo for Mexico towards the byline. Ball in the box and away by Stones. And it's out of play. Corner Mexico now. John Stones bringing that experience. 2-goal cushion England have now. How long will it last? Maybe till the 90. So corner Mexico from the left hand side. Alvaro to take. Into the box it goes. Good ball. Edge of the box it drops. And Guterres back out to the taker. Alvaro. On his near side here, Quinones, the goal scorer so far for Mexico. Chips one out to the right. Good attack here for Mexico. Green shirts in the centre. Still alive in there. Anderson gets it away. Kane getting involved to get it away. Big appeals for a penalty. Nothing given so far. They are definitely looking at that in the background, that's for sure. And they award Mexico a free kick. Jaime Tarry, sometimes people want me to be brave when I score goals. I don't feel like being brave. Harry was brave today. Harry's been brave all tournament so far, apart from against Ghana. Oh, it's because number 26, Guterres, gets his foot above Kane's and Kane's goes through Guterres' foot to win the ball. Surprisingly, nearly every light is on our street. Have you checked your street? I haven't, no. Blinds down. The World Cup just brings a lot of hype, doesn't it? To every household around. Possible penalty check here. This will be huge for Mexico. And I think it will be given because of how it goes in any other situation. It must be a penalty for Mexico, this. Kane went through Guterres' foot to win the ball. It will be a penalty. How are England surprised? He goes through his foot to win the ball. Anywhere else on the pitch, just because he's going up, it doesn't make any excuse. It's clever from Guterres. Kane goes through him to win the ball. Shearer says it's not a penalty, but if he's going side to side of him, then it would be. What's the difference between going up? The referee's watched this loads of times already. It'd have to be given, surely. For me, that's a penalty. Well, the ref's shaking his head at the screen here. Let's see what his decision is. This will be interesting. I think it's a pen, this. Turn the volume up. Penalty! Penalty Mexico. Thought so. It had to be given. It'd have to be given. And penalty Mexico now. And they are back in this one. Have to be a, you know, I don't know what Alan Shearer's on about on commentary. Has to be a penalty. Kane's gone through Guterres to reach the ball. Anywhere else on the pitch, just because he's going up on it, doesn't make any difference from going across on someone. Clear penalty. And for it, chance to make it 3-2 now. Mexico a chance to claw another goal back. Yellow cards given to Harry Kane. The man who scored a penalty for England just what, 10 minutes ago? Well, not even that really. Now a big chance for Mexico to get themselves back into this game. They've got the man advantage. They now have a penalty. This game is going to be one for the history box. And the chance now, Raul Jimenez. He's been denied twice by Pickford. He's had 3 shots in this game. But he's scored his last 5 penalties for club and country. He's gone to the left on 4 of them, gone to the right once. Let's see. Can he beat Pickford on the 3rd time lucky to make it 3-2? Raul Jimenez for Mexico. He's scored already at this World Cup. Can he add another to a tally? Jimenez is in the corner. The big stutter. Pickford's committed early, but Jimenez wins round 3. And Jimenez scores for Mexico. And the dream is still alive. One more away from equaling this one up. What an incredible match this is. 3-2. Raul Jimenez hits the back of the net for Mexico. Bottom left hand corner. As cool as you like. Pickford committed very early to his left hand side. And that's all Jimenez needed to see. In a slight stutter. What a game, guys. Mate, this is absolutely incredible. And still 20 minutes to go. We've got one of the best games we could ever wish for here. And still Mexico 1 goal behind now. They've clawed it back once again. For the 2nd time in this one. England win it back high up the pitch. Once again, the next goal is huge in this game. But how many more are we going to get? We've already had 5. David says it was a pen. Yeah, I think it was 100% a pen. I often like to listen to the commentator's view because often they're correct and I align with what they believe. But and Shearer there, the English bias. So, oh my word, you couldn't make it up. 20 minutes to go. Mexico need 1 goal. England need to hang on, but they've got 10 men. I mean, there's just, and it's at the Azteca. As it stands, absolutely crazy. Wow. And both sets of fans now on edge to see what's next at the Azteca. And referee coming across here. Yellow card. Apparently it was a hydration break or not. The referee's on one this one. Well, George Sanchez has been yellow carded. He thought he had blood in his mouth from an elbow in his face. Well, if O'Reilly elbowed him, England go down to 9 men on a VAR review. Are we at the hydration break or not? I don't even know what's going on anymore. This is such an incredible game. I do not know what to watch. So I presume we are at the hydration break now. At the end of the 3rd quarter of the game. Tactical meeting for both sides. Mexico have to go for it. Throw the kitchen sink at it. As it stands there, 20 minutes away from exiting the World Cup. England clawing on for now, but you never know where this game's going to go next. Been good so far. Yeah, the ref has been good so far this game, to be fair to him. USA Belgium tomorrow this time, unless a delay. Spain Portugal later tonight as well. Today. Now it's early hours of the morning. Wow. So, 2nd half then. So, at half time it was 2-1 England. 2nd half, we've had the Kane penalty, the Konsa red card, the Jimenez penalty. What more could you want? There's people around the world that don't like this sport. How are you not entertained? This has been absolutely incredible. And to be honest, I wouldn't mind if this goes extra time. Because it's just been so entertaining to watch. It's brilliant. And these Mexican fans believe that they have still got something left to claim from this match. Whoever goes out of this one is going to be a big, big story to tell. 73 minutes played. Hydration break coming to a close. And this game still with tension levels as high as the altitude here as the Azteca. Hydration break over. Time to resume. Time for the final moments, and Jed Spence is being prepared here for England as they look to go to a back five, most likely. Surely. You've got Stones, so Stones, Geehy, and Konsa, free back. Right wing back then would be Spence. Left wing back then would be O'Reilly. Surely. Or is O'Reilly and Spence going for a straight swap? I think Byrne's getting ready as well. These are the players that have been brought for these moments. Mexico are going to flood the box with crosses, aren't they? So Nico O'Reilly, yellow carded, but Riley off. Dan Byrne coming on. Not Jed Spence. So Dan Byrne coming on here at the Azteca with 15 minutes to play. And he's coming on for number 8, Elliot Anderson. And O'Reilly went off for number 25, Jed Spence. Okay, so what are they doing here? He put Mexican player for fake elbow. Ah, right. Why did O'Reilly get yellow carded in? Byrne and Spence on. Anderson and O'Reilly off. A back five. 5-3-1. England have gone for. Gordon, Bellingham and Rice in midfield. Kane up top. The back five of Spence on the right. No, sorry. Konsa right wing back. Stones, Geehy, Byrne, Spence left wing back. That's how it looks to me. Mexico going for it. They've got their whole World Cup as a co-host as well. Riding on the final 15 minutes. Jimenez on the left. Ball floated in towards the back. Alvaro. Spence anywhere will do for England now. Up towards halfway. England will push out. Mexico will come again. We've got some of the world's best on the pitch. And Jed Spence. Ball out to the left hand side. Gallardo. Ball into the box. Header away. Pickford made the call, I think, but Byrne wasn't sure. Byrne got that one away. Out to the right hand side again. Mexico. Lira spreads it out to Gallardo again. Loads of space on this left hand side. Gallardo to beat Konsa. Gallardo gets the ball in. Edge of the box. Kane helps out defensively and Bellingham combining well. Out it goes to halfway. Final 14 minutes now. England is counting down the minutes. Mexico keep on going forward. Alvarez. Vasquez on the left. Gallardo staying wide. Ball out to Gallardo. Konsa reluctant to go to him. Gallardo right footed cross this time into the box, and I think it was Gutierrez ready for the spectacular overhead kick, but it didn't materialise. Ball back with Rangel at the halfway line, and Mexico go again, this time on the right. Alvaro against Spence. Alvaro cuts back on the left. Cross blocked. Lira. Heel cross instead this time. Away by Konsa. Out to the left hand side now with Gallardo. Finds Quinones. Quinones. Inside it goes. Edson. Out to Sanchez. Gutierrez. In the box he goes here for Mexico. Tries to drag it back and it's blocked. Gutierrez. Mexico piling on the pressure. Ball into the box. Byrne gets that one away. Dive-in header from the tallest man on the pitch there. But Mexico at the halfway line, they go again. And the fans, the Mexican fans here at the Azteca, asking for more. Asking for one more moment of magic. Gallardo on the left. Gallardo towards the back post it goes. Spence heads it behind. Corner, Mexico. And England will want to see this out in the 90, because if they go extra time, well, with 10 men, it's not going to end well, I don't think. Mexico roll the dice again. Number 8 coming on for them. So Sanchez, the right back, off. They're going for it, Mexico. They have to. And Fidalgo on. Fidalgo on for Mexico for Sanchez. Corner kick Mexico. 12 minutes to play in the 90. On the greatest game of the World Cup so far. Mexico versus England at the Azteca. Corner Mexico. On top of Pickford, it goes. Pickford missed it. And he goes out of play for another corner the opposite side. Not convincing there from England, but Pickford must have got a touch on it for it to go out for a corner. In fact, he got the slightest touch. Jimenez was waiting for the header. And Gutierrez on the left now for a short corner. Alvarado, his cross is blocked by Stones. Another corner will follow for Mexico. Gutierrez to take again. This time it looks like it will go into the box. As we approach the final 10 of the 90, with no doubt a host of minutes about to be added at the end of the 90 as well. Referee stopped the game momentarily, but now it can continue. Alvarado over on the left hand side, outswinging corner. And it goes. Contact one. And out of play it goes for an England throw. And it was Alvarez, the captain, with the header. Just didn't get enough contact on it. Just skims his header. He put some pace up there. Well, Gordon's still on the pitch, to be fair. And England taking as long as they want to go across and take this throw in now. Number 22 about to come on for Mexico as well. They are leaving nothing on the bench, leaving everything out on the pitch. A 5-goal thriller as it stands. Is it meant to end that way? Or is there meant to be more goals? Out to the left hand side it goes here for Mexico. Lira. Alvarez now. On to the far side, Alvarado. Alvarado drills one in, away by Bellingham. Another throw in for Mexico. And another substitution. Martinez coming on. Number 22 for number 16. 16 Quinones off. The goal scorer of their first is withdrawn here for Mexico. And Martinez on, so that's all Mexico's subs used. 10 minutes to play. They are going for this. Ball out to the left hand side. Gallardo. Ooh, voice crack there, not great. Gallardo. Back it goes. Lira. From deep. Into the box, short, and it's over the bar. Inventive there from Martinez. He's just come on and he almost scored there. Just over the bar. Just over the bar. Goal kick. England with Pickford. Eight and a half minutes go. England counting down each second of those before the additional time. Mexico out from the back quickly. Looking to get forward straight away here. Wasting no time at all as it goes 1:45 in the morning here in the UK. Fidalgo. Lira. Alvarado. Into the centre, Jimenez and Martinez going up for it. Into the gloves of Pickford, it ends up though. Pickford goes short to left back from Byrne. Spence back to Byrne. Anyone will do for him. Up to Rangel. Mexico on the left hand side. Gallardo. Once again, I've said his name loads in this last few moments, and it's in the box here for Mexico. A scramble for England to get it away. Clearance missed by Mark Geehee, but they end up recovering well enough. Alvarez on the right. Back out to the left hand side for Mexico, where most of these attacks are coming. Gallardo against Concha. Gallardo cross into the box is blocked. Another Mexican corner. They've had loads of these in this match. And goal kick actually, no corner. Goal kick. what was I going to check here? Can't remember. Yeah, Spence there. Body on the line for his nation. As it should be at a World Cup. As it should be. So final 6 minutes 20 seconds of this match. Kane holds the ball up. A goal cue for England would seal it. Bellingham's on a hat-trick and Bellingham overruns it. Up towards Jimenez. Fighting for the ball. England win the free kick inside the Mexican half. This will take another minute of time off. England shaving. Not their heads, but the time off the clock. Coming together there between Bellingham and Vasquez. Contact sport. Shoulder to shoulder. Free kick England. Rice to take. I don't think they're going to be going for goal here. The corners will do nicely. And Rice has no idea where to put it. Rice up towards Kane and away by... We're doing well for 10 men. You are, to be fair, but back 5 anywhere will do. Sitting deep. Spence over the top towards Kane. Too much on it in the gloves of Rangel. 5 minutes Mexico have left of their World Cup journey. Gallardo into midfield out to the right. Mexico, have they got what it takes? Alvarado cuts back inside Spence. Into the box it goes. Away by England just about. Rice dribbling it away. He gets it away up towards halfway. Mexico will retrieve with Rangel the goalkeeper. The only part he is playing at the moment. The only part he needs to play at the moment. Mexico fans think they should have had a penalty from that latest instance in the box. Whistles ring around the Azteca. Mexico on the left again. Gallardo. Inside the box to Gutierrez. Lira now with a cross in, and Pickford goes a long way, gets a punch on it. Only as far though as Mexico at the edge of the box. Lira. Alvarado waiting on the far side. Collects now. Got Jed Spence to beat once again. They've doubled up on him with Gordon as well. Ball into centre. Brought down by Jimenez. Tried to cut back and John Stones in the way. And offside there against Mexico. England free kick. England looking good defensively. So we've not said about them all tournament. But in the final moments here, they know all they need to do is keep the ball out of their own net, and they will be in the quarterfinals to play against Norway. Another tough test for England. I thought this would be the end of the road for them tonight against Mexico at the Azteca. But in the end, a 5-goal thriller. England down to 10 men. And it's still all up in the air to see how this one's going to end. But as it stands, England will be there. Mexico still believing though at this World Cup. Haven't conceded a goal before tonight. And that is some stat considering who they've played. Of course, Ecuador in the last round as well. Alvarez out from the back. Final 3 minutes for England to hold on to 90 before added on time. Figado to Gallardo. Gallardo ball in the box and Stones just lets the ball hit him. Doesn't really have any direction to put the ball out for Mexico. On the right hand side, Alvarez. He's getting involved as well. Alvarado doubled up upon by Spence and Gordon. Alvarado still on the ball. Crossing the box is blocked. Lira will pick up the pieces on that one. Lira to Alvarado. Cross goes in, away by Byrne. Only to the edge of the box though, and Mexico's still alive, inviting area for a shot, and that's blocked by Bellingham again. Kane goes down. Referee says no free kick that time. Mexico still alive. On the left, Gallardo whips it in. Jimenez. Cross it goes. He gets that one away. Another throw into Mexico on the far side this time. They're trying as much as they can, and these fans are trying to get them over the line here. Do you reckon 6 minutes added? I reckon it'll be 8. 8 or 10. Fagardo, shot into the gloves of Pickford. Spills it as well, but then recollects. Fagardo, good effort. It was always rising and dipping, but Pickford wasn't letting that one get past him. Long ball forward up towards Kane. Alvarez wins that one. Heads out to the right and free kick given against Jimenez for a little shoulder barge on Concert. It is a free kick. 1 minute and the 90 to go. Mexico have rolled all the dices on the bench. England standing strong. England about to bring on Morgan Rogers for Harry Kane. Well, they best hope that Mexico don't score. Because if they do, extra time is looking like it's going to be Mexico's. Harry Kane off. Tuchel thinks that's it. Tuchel thinks this is the end of the line. But if they go into extra time here, England are in the mud. If it was a group stage game, I'd understand, but knockouts, that's risky taking Kane off, you know. Stones. Up towards the left-hand side. Bellingham wins initial contact but can't keep hold of it. Gutierrez and Alvarado dragged down there. Free kick Mexico. Into the 90 we go. 11 minutes. Longer than I thought. But only just 11 minutes. Mexico still have time here. A ninth of the game still left to play here. Alvarado. Back it goes. Ball in. Claimed by Pickford there. That's 1 minute gone. Basically. Long ball forward there from Pickford. Anywhere will do. Throw in Mexico. These England players, to be fair to them, have done some running. Just like the Mexicans. A lot of distance has been covered. A lot of blades of grass. And it's even more difficult for England with 10 men. But they're surviving so far. But Mexico want to have the last say. They're unbeaten here at the Azteca since 2018. They're not going to let that slide easily. And into 11 minutes of added time. We were into the 91st. England standing strong. Mexico trying to use that one-man advantage to their advantage. Lira. Back out to Gallardo. Left-hand side. Ball in the box is blocked. Another corner. Has it got out yet? It has. Corner, Mexico. That's a lot for me. I was thinking 10. There has been a lot of VAR checks, considering the 2 penalties, the red card as well. Yeah, so and the hydration break. Yeah, it probably is about right, to be fair. Left hand side, Gutierrez into the box it goes. Pickford gets a swipe at it. Edge of the box, leader. Alvarado, Gutierrez, cross in, and it's towards nobody. Out of play it goes. Goal kick, England. Poor there from Gutierrez. Only 9 of the 11 left to play. England hanging on in there. There we go. Pickford goes long. Won by Bellingham, but only as far as Mexico throwing on this near side. Final 8.5 minutes to play here at the Azteca. The tension couldn't be higher. The height, the altitude, that all couldn't be higher. We know about that. But what we don't know is if England can hang on. So far, so good. But Mexico throwing everything they can at them. One back by Gordon. Fired towards Bellingham. He drives England forward. Goes for a shot from halfway. And collected there by Rangel. Would you bring Watkins on with his face? No, I wouldn't bring anyone on at the moment. I'd just keep everyone on who's on. Just to see this game out now for England. He brought Byrne on. And Stones and Spence. And that's probably what a lot of people would have done for England. Brought Rogers on for Kane. Is the only one I was a bit unsure of. Because if Mexico score, England are in the mud. Of Guitaro. And that is a dreadful effort. Goes out for a goal kick. Seven and a half minutes left to play. Mexico heading out. Unless they have a miracle. England heading to play Norway in Miami for the next game. I think that will play this Saturday. So not that long left for recovery. But long enough. 8 people watching. If you haven't already, please do drop a like and subscribe. We're aiming for 2,500 subscribers. It's almost 4 AM here in the UK. And if you're watching as well, let us know where you're watching from. Ball at halfway here for Mexico. Out to the right hand side once again. Will England break? Will they crack? Alvaro whips one in towards the back post. No Mexican players are at the back post. England win another goal kick. Yeah, Mexico is not working for them. They've got to switch it up in the final 5 now. Well, say final 5. Final 6 really. They've got to switch it up. These balls into the box, England are just dealing with them too easily. Need a bit more movement, a bit more inverted runs maybe. Dragging defenders away, creating that space in the edge of the box because it's so crowded. There's so many bodies there. Rangel out to Lira again. We've been a lot stronger at the back so far. Since the penalty, yeah. Out to left hand side. Gallardo. Lira into the box. Chested by Jimenez, and on the overhead kick, it's blocked by Gordon. Jimenez, his eyes lit up there. What a goal that would have been. Mexico go forward once again. Right hand side. Lira. Gallardo on the left once again. Contra anticipates it. Gets out there early. Gallardo still with loads of space. Lira once again. Just get it in the box. Well, Edson. Shot blocked by Rice. And smashes all the way back down the other end of the pitch. To Rangel. 5 minutes left now. The real countdown is on. Mexico staying as wide as they can. But there's just not enough movement for me off the ball. Lira, edge of the box. Edson once again. Vasquez. Alvaro back to Vasquez. England on the far side. Staying as organised as they can be. Alvaro doesn't have the angle to cross. Finds Lira instead. Lira out to the left. Gallardo waiting once again. Taking them a while to get a ball in the box here, Mexico. Gallardo's cross into the box, and it's dropped for Jimenez, and over the bar it goes. In a snapshot, he gets a slight second on it. He just sort of falls to him and just has to direct it. It's over the bar. 4 minutes to go. 4 minutes to go. Can England hold on? Can Mexico spoil the party? England keep the ball in play. And win a throw in at the halfway line. Clever there from Bellingham. And Bellingham definitely being England's man of the match in this one. 2 goals in the matter of a minute. Defensive duties, attacking duties, he's done it all. Throw in net from England up towards Bellingham in the corner. He's everywhere. Bellingham wins another throw in for England in the corner as well. 3 minutes left to play now. Vasquez in the box for Mexico. Off the ball. Instance with the referee. I think they're taking too long with the throw in. They are indeed. Yellow card against England. Yellow card to whoever taking it. I think it's Bellingham. Or Concert, one of them. Away there by Mexico. Needing the chases Jimenez, but they go all the way back to Pickford to England. Pickford's got to get it long, and he does do that. Under 3 minutes left to play now. No time whatsoever. Well, I don't think there's going to be another twist anymore. I think this is it. Alvarez. Far side. Jed Spence puts a big challenge in. It goes out for a corner. Mexico corner. Is it time for the keeper to come up yet? Probably not. We'll play until 101 minutes. We're in 99 now. Final 2 minutes to play. Mexico. From the far side. Here at the Azteca. They need to get over the line. Mexico plays down, but he's off the pitch. Into the box it goes. Flicked on, and Pickford gets his gloves on it, which is all that matters for England. Well, you never knew where that ball was going to go. But into the gloves of Pickford is where it went. Fired off, I think it's Jed Spence at pace. A minute and a half left. England fans counting this down. Mexico want longer. The tension levels here inside the Azteca could not be higher. John Henson picked up a yellow card for England as well. Somehow. Mexico probably one of their last attacks in the match now. On the far side. Alvaro Gutierrez beaten to it by Byrne. Away it goes. Final 60 seconds now for Mexico. Or is the World Cup over for them? A co-host for the 3rd time. Not a single goal conceded until tonight. But is this the end of the road? At the Azteca, first defeat since 2018 on the cards. 40 seconds. Out to the far side. Now or never. For Mexico. Towards the back post it goes. Headed back across, and Bellingham gets it away. Not like that could be it. Lira on the left. No foul on Rogers. Edson from distance. Thinks twice about the shot. Final 20 seconds now. Cross blocked. Crowded out by Gordon. Out to the left hand side this time. More central position. Alvaro once again. We've played 101 minutes. Literally now or never. In the box it goes. Still alive. Shot wide. Wrong side the post for Mexico. Just wide. Corner kick Mexico. Still alive. But it's John Stones who puts it behind. And this is it now. The keeper's coming forward for Mexico. If you haven't already, be sure to drop a like and subscribe. Even for 2,500 by the end of the World Cup. Mexico, their World Cup could be over now. Alvaro into the box. Heads go up. Back post. Shots fired through the crowd. Still alive in there. Out it goes. Another big block for England. And another corner for Mexico. We are not done yet. Body on the line defending from England. Mexico refused to yield, refused to give up. Keeper stays up for the corner for Mexico. Rangel's in there. In it goes on top of Pickford. He gets a punch on it. And that's it. That is it. England are through in the best game of the World Cup so far without a doubt. 10 men England make it through to play Norway and Miami on the weekend. They've beaten Mexico at the Azteca for the first side. It's in 8 years to beat Mexico at the Azteca. It is all done. It is all finished. England go through. Mexico are out. The best game of the World Cup so far, without a doubt. England stood tall, and England are in the are in the quarterfinals now, aren't they? Wow. So let's see how this one unfolded. Mexico all over England for about half an hour. England getting 1 or 2 breaks away. 36 minutes. Bellingham gets his goal. Good breakaway on the right hand side. Good ball in from Saka after Rice burst away on the right. On the counter. Ball in, diving header from Bellingham 1-0. And straight from kick-off. 92 seconds I think it was. Since Bellingham hit the back of the net. He scored again on 38. with this time Kane turning provider for Jude Bellingham to get his second of the match. Before the break then, 4 minutes later, Mexico piling on the pressure, and it was Quinones from the corner. Ball dropped to him, smashed it over past Pickford. Then, second half, we knew Mexico would have to come for it. 2-1 down, and on 54 minutes, Quinones gets, Quanza gets sent off in a late challenge on Alvarado or Gallardo, one of them, of the Mexican players. Late challenge on them from Gerald Quanza. Red card. Then, 6 minutes later, Harry Kane wins a penalty for England. In fact, it was Anthony Gordon dragged down by Rangel. He was late to his feet. Kane penalty. Kane slots it away, bottom left-hand corner. 3-1 England. 9 minutes after that, and it's a Mexico penalty. Handball in the area. Oh no, it wasn't. Kane gives away a penalty this time, wasn't it? Too much has happened, guys. Kane gives away the penalty. Hits up above Gutierrez's foot. Clear penalty. And Jimenez into the bottom left-hand corner. Makes it 3-2. But England stands strong. In the end, Mexico had 12 corners, 20 shots, but could not get that third goal, which would take it to extra time. And in the end, England are through to the quarter-finals. And Mexico go crashing out of the World Cup. What a game that was. Wow. David says get in. Dean says well done England. Absolutely well done to England. But that does indeed wrap up this stream. We're here at 4:10 in the morning. Many England fans at home will be partying through the night. Probably no school or work for a lot of them in the morning. But England go marching on. Their best performance at the World Cup, I think, so far this year. Against the toughest opponent they've faced. And they move on to play Norway this Saturday, 10 PM kickoff in Miami. Norway, England. Wow. And then a chance to advance to the semi-finals against Argentina, Egypt, Switzerland or Colombia. One of them will face them in the semi-final if they can get past Erling Haaland's Norway. What a matchup that will be. But for this one, that's me done. And that's Mexico done. They exit the World Cup, but what a game that was. Definitely the best one of the World Cup so far. And Wonderwall, well, that's what the England defence was, and that's what they're going to be singing now. Thanks everyone for watching. Thank you very much, Swartz, as well, mate. And good night, David, also. Good night, we'll march on. Nana. Yes, absolutely, mate. Absolutely. Right then, there we go. Thanks for watching. England go through. 10 men England against Mexico, who just couldn't find that all-important equaliser when it really mattered. In the end, England win 3-2. Thank you very much to Dean as well. Imagine the stick we'll take next season if England win this. Oh, mate. I don't think they will win it. I still don't, but that was a big improvement for England. But I don't think they win it still. England jump the board in, go across, celebrate with the fans, and all the photographers are right in front of them as well, as they belt out Wonderwall back and forth each other here at the Azteca. And I think that's the Azteca's final appearance at this year's World Cup as well. But it has been great. It's been high. It's never been low, apart from Mexico's exit here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, stay safe, goodbye. Tomorrow, Spain, Portugal, USA take on Belgium as well. I'll see you for both of them live on the channel. Take care, stay safe. See you in a bit, guys.